Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4. We're doing the whole intro sped up now. Imagine if this is the first fucking video you've ever watched on this channel. Imagine, if you would. So anyways, can we even do anything tonight? Yeah, I figured. Whatever, man. Time for awful stupidness. Why is my... Why are you doing that? The controller just, like, does that all the time, but it's not doing it in an observable way in terms of, like, movement. Just in cursor. Whatever. The second day of the Culture Festival. Oh boy, here it comes. At a classroom before the contest begins. I like how delayed the door opening sound is in this game. Every time I see it, it makes me think I'm desynced.
Why are you guys just standing there? Come on, hurry up and sit down.
Come on, Kanji-kun, over here.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
The cross-dressing pageant will begin soon. It looks like you'll have to give up and let Yukiko apply makeup on you. God, can you imagine how bad it must be to have makeup on you if you were assigned male at birth? Okay, whatever.
It turns out I'm entering this too. I must win this contest to see my dream realized.
Can we kill him? Cut the shit. Can we fucking kill this guy? I hate him. Him and Yosuke.
He seemed bored, so we signed him up as a last-minute contestant.
So you're making him suffer too, huh? Well, if he's been signed up, there's nothing we can do about it.
He's not a student.
Naoto-kun, can you lend us a hand? We'll leave Teddy to you.
I hate to be annoying and nitpicky about this, but he's not a student. How would they let him enroll? Like, enter if he's not enrolled? Whatever. Obviously, it's just a stupid little plot convenience. Like, of course, no high school would have a cross-dressing pageant. At least not in America. Like, granted, this isn't America. Who knows? Maybe there is a high school in Japan that has this. I kind of doubt, based on how, from what I've heard, socially conservative Japan is when it comes to LGBT things. But whatever.
Me.
The Naoto Teddy team's unstoppable.
How funny, because I'm never fucking using you, Teddy.
Well then,
First, I need some dazzling makeup.
You're right. Then I'll go borrow a makeup kit from someone.
Gee.
Wait! The battle begins by choosing the right equipment.
It's interesting how Naoto's really uncomfortable. Wow, this is funny.
Oh, we gotta use fake eyelashes, right?
Falsies.
Yeah, bring it on.
So it begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin the second day of the Culture Festival with the ever-popular Miss Yasogami Pageant. Let's get right down to it and introduce our first contestant. She's a runaway express train who's Inaba born and bred and can kill with both her fists and her looks. Presenting Kanji-chan of the first year class 3.
Sup?
He doesn't actually look bad, to be honest.
Ew, that's so creepy!
Oh, this is wrong on every level.
Are you guys buckled up for this shit? It's non-stop trans misogyny. Like, I don't have any other way to put it. Man in a dress joke in maybe the most mean-spirited way possible, which I guess probably there's worse ways, but I can't think of a worse way off the top of my head.
Now, don't rip me apart for asking, but what would you say is your best feature?
My eyes.
Oh, a conventional answer from this all-too unconventional beauty! After such a strong start, I don't know how much of a chance the others have, but here's our second contestant!
Like, it bears repeating, Actually, I don't remember if I mentioned this last segment, but at my high school, we actually had a male, like, I wouldn't call it a pageant, but it was called like Mr. Insert High School name, and like the idea was it would be like this guy-girl pairing for each entrant, and they would like you'd be kind of like basically like a pageant where like they have to like present in a dress or well not dress, but I guess it could have been dress, like some like fashion choice of their choosing, whether it be formal wear. Or one guy who was Native American showed up in a traditional, like, I don't remember what the outfit was called. It was based on his culture and heritage. And then they would do, like, a talent thing. So, like, that same guy did a traditional dance and performance. One of my friends was actually in it. He did, like, an improv thing. Not really improv, it was more like a scripted thing where, like, he was playing 4 different characters. And he would, like, rush between them. It was kind of stupid and silly, but whatever. I don't know, it's like, it's not out of the realm of possibility for a high school to have something like this. You know, my high school isn't even, like, well-funded, unfortunately. Or was, I guess. I don't know if they still are. So it's like, I don't have problems with that. Like, I have a problem with how it's being done. Like, you know, if we get past the absurdity of, like, the pageant for drag, it's very obviously just here to be extremely mean-spirited, like both in universe and for the audience, you know what I mean? Like if this was just done like, oh, there's a lot of people who are actually really like interested in this sincerely, that'd be so different, that'd be really cool. But the only people who entered this are characters we know done as a prank, or in Teddy's case because he's a fucking manic pixie dream bear. That's gonna be the name. No, I don't want to name the segment that. Fuck Teddy. I don't know. It's just like, it's like the thing is, it's like there's no humanity to it, so that's the problem. And you could say the same thing with like the fucking the women's pageant, because that's also pretty mean-spirited in a different way. Like, it's only being held because the fucking lead teacher is so vain and obsessive over her looks and need to feel beautiful and young that she's created this situation where she believes she'll be reinforced that on a public level. And it's like, if that was an established character that actually had some value, I could like it, but it's all done in the service of mean-spirited jokes. And like, this character isn't even very down to earth. You know what I mean? It bugs me. It's like, none of this is particularly funny, is the problem. If you're going to be extremely mean-spirited, at least be Whitest Kids You Know level, like, mean-spirited, and make it funny. If it's not funny, you have to have some humanity to it to justify wasting my time this way. The audience doesn't, like, have any redeeming factors here, because they're all being shitty and mean, but not funny. So it's like, why am I watching this? Just because I really enjoy watching Kanji be embarrassed? Whatever, fuck it. Let's move on. I'm gonna drink some water.
An eloquent heiress of the noble Juness. She's pure disappointment from the moment she opens her mouth.
The only thing that's ever been said during this section that I agree with.
Presenting Yosuke-chan of the second year class 2.
Ah, shit. Dropped my water. Thankfully, I had the lid on.
Holy crap! And here I thought Yosuke-senpai would be able to pull it off.
Dude, it's terrifying. I can just imagine someone like him sitting across from me on a train.
Is that maybe the worst comment in this entire section? That, I think this is like actually taking that line, maybe the most awful and vile thing in the entire game. I'm so sincere, I don't remember that. Holy fuck, that's evil. That's so evil. Like, not only is he unattractive to you, but you're like, oh, what if he existed? What if this potential woman existed in my life? That's terrifying. Ugh. Like, Jesus Christ. How do people defend this game?
Now, you look ready to win in that outfit. Do you often dress like this?
Hell no! Like, no way!
What is with this? We're laughing stocks up here.
What did you think this was about?
I've already had about enough of this, but there's still more to come. Up next, our third contestant.
Genuinely, who finds this entertaining and funny? Like, the only way you can is if you just think trans women are lesser than. Like, that's truly and sincerely the only way.
She has the mildly bitter tang of the city, and she's made more girls cry than there are stars in the sky. Presenting our transfer student who's been breaking hearts in the second year, Class 2.
Oh, I forgot he wasn't going to say her name. Heroes.
Senpai, why are you doing this?
Whoa. I thought he was cooler than that.
I feel like a broken record. What is funny about this?
Sounds like your entrance is causing quite a stir. Did you sign yourself up?
Damn straight.
Wow, he was more gung-ho about this than Kanji. Damn that Kashiwagi. How dare she tear away our innocence like this? Now I'm scarred for life, damn it!
Our last contestant is a random, unaffiliated entrant. She's a friend of our other beauties. Calling herself King of the TV world, she's a cute, sexy little number.
Yeah.
Give a warm welcome to Teddy-chan!
Do you get the joke yet?
Give me your hearts.
The only funny thing I could say about this is that, like, the only funny thing about it that I've observed is Teddy's walk cycle for this part is kind of stupid looking and it's kind of funny. Anyways.
That's a boy? He's so cute!
I'd hit it.
Here we go. So the transmisogyny of man in a dress joke is now, like, now we've gotten to the someone's actually performing the femininity correctly. Well, let's fetishize it. And to be clear, it's not. I want to be clear. There's nothing wrong or like fetishy about being attracted to trans women. It is normal to find trans women attractive. But the framing of this is like, this is one of the onlookers who's like, oh, ew, oh my god, gross, the guys are looking like girls. And then, like, that same guy sees that, like, someone actually, like, performing femininity in a way he approves of. He now is like, oh, I would fuck her. I'd shove my dick in her. Like, you see what I mean? It's like, there's no middle ground. It's only the extreme of, like, repulsion or fetish. You know? Like, that's the thing. That's what it's like this. It's just like there's so many levels of awful to this game. It's really impressive because they could not have consciously meant it, but they sure as fuck implemented it. You know? Anyways. The votes have been collected. I wonder who won.
And the winner of this year's Miss Yasogami pageant is the random contestant who won everyone's heart, Miss Teddy!
Holy shit.
As our champion, Miss Teddy will receive a very special prize. Later this afternoon, we will be hosting the Miss Yasogami pageant with actual beauties this time. Your reward is a position as an honorary judge in that pageant.
Lovely.
Woohoo! An honorary judge? That's one lame prize for what you gotta go through.
Not everyone can get that excited over a judge position.
Seeing him so happy kind of makes me happy too.
Not me.
Yeah, he's like over the top innocent.
Well then, Miss Teddy, how does it feel to have won the pageant and become a judge?
The long-awaited day has finally come. I decree that one of the judging criteria later this afternoon will be... ta-da! A swimsuit competition!
I hate this character.
What the hell? Over my dead body!
Aw, I didn't bring a swimsuit.
That bear needs to be disappeared.
See, this is why Yukiko is like... I really didn't appreciate how good of a character Yukiko could be at times. And it's really moments like this that solidify she's pretty okay at times.
Well, I doubt he has the authority to declare that unilaterally. This is great. I love the direction this is going.
By the way, just as a reminder, remember how awkward and uncomfortable Yukiko and Chie felt when Yosuke personally forced them to get into swimsuits? Like, do you remember that? Now imagine doing that in front of an audience. All because Teddy is he's just such an innocent little child. You know, it's like the defenses I've seen for Teddy tend to go along the lines of, oh, well, in the original Japanese localization, he's more childlike and more innocent. You know, he's actually just so socially unaware of our customs that he doesn't view nudity a certain way. When he keeps bringing up sex and whatever, he doesn't actually know what it means. It's like, okay. You're using Watsonian logic. You're using the in-universe guidelines for why Teddy behaves the way he does. Teddy is not real. Teddy is a manufactured, constructed character. He was made by a real person. He was written by multiple real people, probably. And they constructed this character that did not need to be this way. They chose to make Teddy, whether or not he is intentionally being a sex pest. And we need to acknowledge real people wrote this game and decided this. You know? Like, so I don't give a fuck if there's an in-universe reason for this. Hell, the fucking 800-year-old little girl is a little girl because her body doesn't age. So it's okay if she has sex. That doesn't change nothing for me. She's a little girl. You're showing a little girl having sex. You know what I mean? It's that logic. When you use Watsonian logic, you will, like, just let the devil in when you do that. Let's be realistic. Let's step away from the media. Let's talk about the culture we're in, and let's just talk about why this is here. This is here because it's funny and appealing, like, to objectify women and engage in trans misogyny. Not in that order. I mixed up the order. Whatever. You know, this is here. There's no in-universe reason for this to be here other than the writer wanted it. You know, you could make up all the in-universe reasons you want. At the end of the day, this is a constructed scenario made by a person who had an ulterior motive in their writing. Misogyny is misogyny at the end of the day. Whether or not it was written intentionally or not, whether or not the character is being misogynist or not. It does not matter if I do not mean to be misogynist. If I am misogynist, I am misogynist. You know, that's something you take ownership of. You have to if you want to be a serious person who discusses these topics. So, by having this, like, fucking super... We're not even... You know, I've yet to even mention the fucking gross, like, pedophilia of, like, let's put all our teenage characters in swimsuits repeatedly, especially in a situation that is objectively for the oglement of the player. Like, oglement by the player, not of the player. I'm the player, I'm being ogled. I don't know. It's just like, how do you defend this? How do you defend Teddy? How do you, like, go through this section and not, like, feel gross? I'm doing this because I'm doing a Let's Play. I knew this would eventually come. So it's like, I still had to batten down the hatches a bit. It's like, oh, Christ. I've been dreading this for weeks. But it's like, now that we're here, I really have to lay into it. This is just bad. This is just bad. There's no defense for it. There's no explaining away the misogyny, the trans misogyny, the fucking pedophilia of it. It's just such a maelstrom of bad. You can't defend it. I don't care if Teddy was better in the original translation. That's not the game I'm playing. I don't care about the original translation. And to be fucking frank, based on what I know about the original translation, I think very little would be different. In the context of the original translation, this is still gross and creepy. Whatever, let's move on. I'm gonna be here forever. It was funny that I stopped right before the cutscene ended. Whatever. There's also the aspect of Naoto, but I've already beaten that shit in last segment. We've already been over the transphobia with Naoto, so we're gonna see it again. Just batten down the hatches. Later that day in the beauty pageant dressing room.
Dress yourselves up as well as you can, you little brats.
What is she, the rival woman on a soap opera? Wait, is Kashiwagi serious about winning this?
Mr. Teddy dropped this off.
Mr.
He said that they're swimsuits.
Why are we, like, treating him like he's an adult now? Like, he was supposed to be a student, I thought. Mr. Ted, whatever.
Hey, we don't need them.
My mature charms will win the day. I brought my own swimsuit, of course.
I brought my own too.
Oh yeah, I forgot Hanako's involved in this. Isn't it funny that she's so fat and hideous and ugly? I think it's so funny. Like, why would a fat person enter a beauty contest? Like, oh, you're in this pageant? What are you doing here, little oinker? You land whale? Oh my god, fucking fatty thinks she could be beautiful for once in her life. Isn't it funny? She shouldn't have self-confidence. She shouldn't like herself. Let's just say the fat-ass little, like, fucker here, she should be stuffing her face. That's where she belongs, am I right? Who needs... Fat characters are embarrassing and cringe. Oh my god. I personally think we should all point and laugh at her as much as possible. Author's note, that was entirely sarcastic, in case you didn't realize.
Hey, let's not do this.
Actually, sarcastic wouldn't be the word. Facetious? Yeah, facetious would be the better word.
What's that? Getting cold feet? Wise of you to back out of a fight you can't win. You call yourself an idol, but you're just jailbait with no brains, no guts, and especially no figure.
The game's like just saying jailbait. Like, the game used the words jail and bait together to make the compound word jailbait. Do we all agree that this just happened? Whatever. Why is the... I knew that this line was in the game, but it just occurred to me, why would you draw attention to the fact that it's jailbait in quotation marks? That means that you want to show us this later, when they do get in the swimsuit. Okay, I don't have enough time anymore. I don't have enough energy. I need to move on.
What? There's no way their type would be crowned Miss Inaba. Why not just let them back up?
Oh my god, she's so fat for saying that.
Oh, and I suppose you think you're gonna take the crown? You little snoring pig!
Snoring? What are you talking about? Your face is as foul as your mouth, and your brain's as rotten to boot.
Wow. I can't believe Miss Fat Ass over here isn't being, like, the most prim and nice and submissive person ever. The fact that she has any personality that I define as not entirely, like, servile is pretty outrageous of her. Like, I can't believe she has character traits.
We went through hell because of you! Oh, that's it! Now I'm pissed!
Oh, you're going to challenge me? It's useless. Don't waste your energy.
Do you see what I mean? Like, there's literally no redeeming quality about this character. She is unpleasant, visually, like, meant to be, like, a character exaggeration. She's discourteous. She snores, which is seen as not typically feminine. She's just only ever used as the butt of a joke. Like, this character is just awful. Like, the way that they wrote her is so hateful towards fat people. Like, and it's one of those things where it's like, if you bring any of this up, I'm sure someone would accuse me of, like if I brought this up in like, to a Persona 4 fan, if they really, like, were that type of fan, they'd be like, oh, you're just overblowing it. You know, this is just because Hanako is the only visible fat character in the entire game. You're just really making a big deal out of it. Like, sure, fat people can be mean. It's like, this is the only fat character in your narrative, and you're using her as a vehicle to be a cunt. Like, I'm all in favor of fat cunts, personally. I am one. But you need a greater economy of fat characters before I'm gonna feel comfortable letting you do that, you know? When you only use fatness as just a visual shorthand for bad, that's when it becomes apparent that you just don't like fat people. You don't respect us. You don't think of us as equals. You almost don't even think of us as human in the first place, to be honest. So, anyways.
Let this be a warning to the others, too. You're going to lose. Now's your last chance to run away.
Another thing to note, that vocal performance, like, I'm not going to blame the voice actress. I'm sure she was directed this way. But, like, like, that's so very obviously, like, meant to make her into this fucking butt of a joke and not a human. You know? It's like, it's so weird. It's so fucking bizarre. They have Ai Ebihara, someone whose backstory was that she was made fun of for being perceived as fat. We don't even really know for a fact that she was fat. She called herself fat. For all we know, she could have looked virtually the same. So we have this character who has the backstory of being shamed and ridiculed and mocked and harassed because society viewed her as fat. And then we have this character. What is the fucking coherency here? What are you saying? Are you saying I deserve to be made fun of for being fat? Because your only fat character in your narrative is this way, and you want us to not like her because of it? It's just you can't have it both ways. You know? I'm not fucking stupid. You thought I forgot about all that? I'm not fucking stupid. I remember that you wanted to make the fat harassment of a character seen as a bad thing, and then you want us, the player, to feel incendiary towards Hanako. You want us to just outright hate her. What are you trying to do here? It's entirely possible the writing team had two different perspectives. Like, when I say that, I mean like multiple perspectives. Like, maybe one person wrote Ai and then another person wrote Hanako. Totally possible. That doesn't change that this should not be like this. I almost would prefer it if you were consistent and like, didn't have the Ai subplot. I think it makes Ai a much better character, but at least it would be more tonally consistent that you just unilaterally hate fat people. You know? Like, whatever. I really am never going to get through this. Let's move on.
Away? Why the hell would we run from someone like you?
Well, we did kind of run away last time.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta stand our ground and get our revenge for that. How can we cower and hide when they're picking a fight?
Yeah.
Right, Rise-chan? Naoto-kun? We won't run from this, right? Huh? Me too? Why are you letting yourself be so easily provoked?
Wow, it's like Naoto's the voice of reason.
There's no way! Absolutely no way that I'm wearing a swimsuit.
Man, isn't it interesting that Naoto is refusing to wear a swimsuit?
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, Chie. Chie transphobic moments? Well, it's time to split the segment and brace ourselves for Misogyny Gallery to 2024. Actually, this game came out like 2008. Whatever. You decided to watch the beauty pageant together with Yosuke and Kanchi.
But that's not all for the Culture Festival's main event. There's still more to come in the Miss Yasogami pageant.
God, like... to this. Do you think of fat people as human or monsters? Like, she is so very clearly not at the same scale as, like... I like, one of her breasts is as big as your head. Like, you don't view fat people as human if you design and model a character like this. In this way. Anyways, let's move on.
The judging continues. Can you hear the crowd going wild? Now for our next contestant, Miss Chie Sasanaka of the second year's Class 2. Come on out, Chie.
Man, I should have just done what I did last year, or not last year, the Let's Play with Persona 3, and just had technical issues during the trans misogyny there. Man, I miss Persona 3, man. I fucking miss Persona 3. Remember how the one trans misogynist, I guess it's not the only thing, but the trans misogynist main mandatory event in Persona 3, I could skip through in like 5 minutes. Man, I miss that. I miss that. And even then, it probably less than 5 minutes, really. Because I could just hold triangle if I really wanted to. It's like, I could hold triangle here, but it's like, the cutscenes just take so long. It's just... oh, man, it's whatever. It's like, there's so many cutscenes dedicated to it, too. I miss that, though. I should have done that.
Hi, I'm Chie Satanaka.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm kind of shy and reserved, and my favorite food is pudding.
That liar. It's steak.
Thank you very much. Up next, another contestant from Class 2, Miss Yukiko Amagi.
Hello, my name is Yukiko Amagi. My family runs the Amagi Inn. If you ever find yourself in the area, please give us a visit. Our hot springs are open to the public year-round, so whenever you're in the mood to enjoy them, please drop by.
Alright, that'll do nicely. Next up, a very familiar face from the first year Class 2, Miss Rise Kujikawa.
Hi, my name's Rise Kujikawa. I haven't been in town very long, but it's a great place, and I'm 100% thrilled to be here.
Does anyone else, like... I feel like no one's gonna pick up on how manufactured and synthetic that is. Like, of course she says that. Whatever.
So sorry that I'm not working as an idol right now. Risette's gonna do her best, so I hope you'll all cheer for me.
The real Risette, ladies and gentlemen, in the flesh! Oh, thank you very much. Next is the mysterious transfer student of the first year's Class 1, Miss Noto Shirogane!
Hey, Kanji, here she comes.
Hey, shh! Pipe down!
I'm Naoto Shirogane. It's hard to believe I'm up on a stage at a pageant like this.
This is beyond my wildest imaginings. I really don't know what to say. Can I step back now?
And with that, all 6 uniquely beautiful contestants are on stage. Now, let's have our special judge, Mr. Teddy, ask them some questions.
I am Teddy, the honorary judge for this pageant.
It's also just annoying how the universe of this game seems to bend its will to whatever Teddy wants at any given time. Again, I'm not going to be a stickler about, like, oh, how did he enter? But it's like, it's fine if he enters the drag one, but now it's like he suddenly controls the fucking whatever, let's move on.
Please keep in mind that if you anger me, you will be at a disadvantage. Well, Miss Chie, do you have a boyfriend? What? Teddy, you... Ms. Yukiko, have you ever smooched anyone before?
Isn't it funny how he's only asking invasive questions to these women that he knows because he is in a position of authority and can leverage that to use to get either what he wants or to shame them when they don't? Isn't that funny? I'm sure there's no real world application for that.
Huh? Stop it!
Also, it's worth noting that these answers don't change. If you romance any of them, they don't change.
Ms. Naoto, where are you ticklish?
I beg your pardon?
Can I stay at your house next time, Rise-chan?
What kind of a question is that?
Anyways, I have a surprise announcement for you all.
I guess he doesn't get to ask a question to the 2 non-playable characters.
Wait till you hear this! For the first time ever, this year's pageant will feature a swimsuit competition! And it's all thanks to Mr. Teddy here.
Yeah, thanks is the word I'd use.
We'll take a brief break while our contestants put on their swimsuits and be back in just a few moments.
Let's make teenage girls into slabs of meat.
Hi.
Die.
You sound like a dirty old man.
He is a dirty old man.
Chie-senpai is cute, though.
See, when Kanchi says that, I know it's not coming from a place of, like, he's gonna masturbate later, you know? I guess, to be fair, I'm not trying to moralize that. It's more like Yosuke's just a creep in a fucking sex fest.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? This is great!
Wow. Yukiko-senpai. She is exactly how I imagined she
Alright, Kanchi, slow down. That was a Yosuke line. I'm going to pretend Yosuke said that and give you the pass on that one, but watch your fucking ass when you're around me. That's not the way I meant. Just watch what you say. Women are people.
Yoo-hoo! Here's Rosette!
Oh, this isn't fair. An idol has the...
Oops, I pressed X.
Really?
I'm sorry, the X button just pressed itself.
Miss Naoto? She's not coming out. Well, sad news, everyone, but Miss Naoto won't be coming out for this portion.
Fine by me. The fewer rivals I have to crush, the better.
Oh, well, I had a feeling that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine Naoto having to perform femininity because he's forced to? I'm surprised that this happened.
Too bad, Kanji.
Huh? No, well, yeah. But don't you think it was brave of her to at least show up in the first round?
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's about time we voted. Who are you going for?
Can I vote for Hanako because she's the bravest one up there? I mean, to be subjected to all this, I feel sympathetic to all of them but the teacher. But I feel like Hanako being a visibly fat woman, well, girl, I guess. I need to watch my usage of woman. They're only girls. But, you know, I don't want to have to do this because it's a game saying, who do you want to fuck? I'm voting for my girlfriend. Where's my girlfriend as an option? Naoto, out of pity.
Huh? Is that allowed?
Thanks for waiting, everyone. The results are in. Looking at the way the vote went, you guys out in the audience had a hard time picking a favorite. Lots of different opinions, with every one of our contestants having their own enthusiastic supporters. On the other hand, it looks like you girls were all thinking the same thing. And so, there's a clear winner.
Kind of weird that the ballot made you specify your gender. This whole gender pageantry shit is just not. It did not age super well. It didn't land. It wasn't. It's not just that it aged poorly. It was born poorly.
Goes to Miss Naoto Shirogane.
Oh my god! I wonder if my vote affected it.
Her androgynous charm seems to have won most of the girls' hearts.
Oh man, I'm a girl. I voted for Naoto. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It really doesn't.
We'd like to present Miss Naoto with her award now, but it looks like she stepped outside.
She won even though she dropped out of the last part. That's pretty funny.
Man, losing to Naoto. Well, I guess I didn't appeal to the girls that much. Oh well.
I'm shocked at how well Rise takes her losing. Like, it really is almost uncharacteristic of her, considering how she's reacted to other losses, but whatever.
I think it's enough that we beat those two hands down, Senpai.
How do you know? You didn't see the poll results.
How could I lose a beauty pageant?
This portrait doesn't convey that she's crying. It conveys that she's upset, but like, I don't get crying. Whatever.
Miss Kajiwagi, I can't believe this.
Wow, I'm so glad she's crying. She deserves to feel sad and ashamed. Because she's fat, remember? Remember how fat people have no, like, dignity?
Miss Kajiwagi.
The Miss Yasogami High has finally been put to sleep. I just realized I forgot the word pageant, didn't I? Whatever. It's, you know, whatever. Let's ignore the flub.
Oh,
I don't care.
Ah, good thing we found you.
What are you doing here?
I've got to make a business trip to the prefectural office, and I won't be back until tomorrow. Shame it had to fall during your school's culture festival. Nanako and I were both looking forward to it. Sorry to dump this on you, but could you show Nanako around?
No.
Would you like to walk around with us, Nanako-chan? Can I?
Thanks. Then I'm gonna get going.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah. You have fun too, Nanako.
Okay, Dad.
Hey, Nanako-chan, why don't you come over and stay at my place tonight?
Remember when the plot was happening?
Huh? What did you just say, Yuki-chan?
Ooh, a celebration at your inn?
Is that okay with you?
Uh-huh. I promised you guys a while ago, so yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Can I boil eggs in the hot springs?
Oh, I should call my grandpa and let him know. It's just one night, right?
Come on, it'll be fun. Everyone will be there.
Can I?
I don't... Let's do whatever.
Let's go. I want to spend the night.
Wee! Hot springs, yukata, flushed skins.
Are you sure it's okay? I mean, isn't it still the busy season?
We've had fewer visitors this year. There are some open rooms, too.
This is gonna take forever.
Okay. Might as well then. Man, when was the last time I stayed at Yukiko's place?
Everyone will be staying at the Amagi Inn tonight. So many cutscenes are still ahead of us. A room at the Amagi Inn.
Oh, we're in different rooms.
Well, duh.
It's one thing if they were next door, but they're so far away.
Yukiko said there weren't that many open rooms, so they're up on another floor. First thing they're gonna do is take Nanako-chan to the hot springs.
Is it one of those girls and guys together springs?
I don't want to take more than one bath if I don't have to. Why don't we take a dip before we hit the sack?
Yeah.
By the way, what's up with this room? It looks pretty expensive.
Oh, you thought so too. Normally a room like this wouldn't be open during the busy season. I was trying not to think about it, but you don't think something happened here, do you?
9 years later.
Senpai? What are you all quiet about?
Can we just get to the cutscenes?
Now that you mention it...
The phone is ringing.
Jeez, that freaked me out. You answer it, Kanji.
What are you freaking out for?
Kanchi's hands are shaking.
Hello? Oh, I see. Cool, thanks. That was the front desk.
Excuse me for being bored.
Said the hot springs should be pretty empty right now.
Wow, Amagi Inn, great service. Broke out in a cold sweat.
Oh, come on then. Let's go wash it off.
I can't wait to take a bath with everyone.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll all face the same way and wash each other's backs. And we're gonna sing songs while looking at Mount Fuji, right? Man, everything on this side is so fun.
He didn't even react to what I said.
It's all thanks to you for bringing people over to my side. Thank you, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you in gratitude. I cannot believe I ever considered using this character. I really forgot.
Come on, the elevator's here.
I forgot how intolerable he is.
Come on over. There's plenty of room.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Wow, Naoto, your skin looks so soft. Can I touch? Can I touch?
Huh?
Wow, it really is smooth.
You're so lucky. You have such fair skin and silky hair.
No unneeded body fat either.
Alright, can this end already?
Hey, where are you touching?
Nanako-chan.
Are you okay with staying over at someone else's place like this? Aren't you scared?
No, it's lots of fun. At home, I'm always alone until Big Bro comes back.
Oh, I see.
But I'm good at staying home alone. I always do what my dad tells me, like not opening the door for strangers.
Wow, I bet he's so proud of you.
Hey, Nanako-chan, do you want to swim around?
Can I?
I've been swimming here since I was young.
Do you still do it?
I'm so fucking bored.
Huh?
Why are you hesitating?
Come on, let's race to the other side. Whoever loses owes everyone a fruit milk. I want lemon soda.
Oh, what? Me too?
Check out my dead man's float. Wow, you're good.
Ooh, what a giant spring! I'll show you all my teddy paddle!
Ow! What the... Huh? You guys?
Why are you guys here?
That's my line!
Yeah, I have no idea what those are supposed to be. So, unfortunately, because we just can't... We can't communicate with them, we don't tell them, it's... whatever, fuck it. This is the worst possible situation. As a leader, you have to hold the line. You must stir up your courage and held your ground. But when you think about it, does courage even matter in a situation like this? You gave the orders to retreat.
Retreat! It's an honest mistake. We're not gonna forget this!
We'll have to punish them later.
Wow, you got him good. My aim's pretty deadly, huh?
I wonder if they caught a glimpse.
Oh, it's actually the guy's turn to use the springs now. I got the times mixed up.
Are you serious? Crap, I think we went too far with them.
What should we do?
Oh, it'll be fine as long as we keep quiet about it. This'll just be between us girls.
Do you want to race again, Nanako-chan?
Is this over yet? I have nothing of value to say here, because nothing of value is occurring.
Damn it! I checked again, and sure enough, the hot spring's supposed to be for men at that hour. They're so evil. evil, I tell you.
I don't know why, but my head's all bumpy.
Those are lumps from the pails whacking you in the head. You got lumps, man.
Hey, guys? Did you, see anything?
No.
Yeah, I came in and I saw Rise floating like she was a corpse.
None whatsoever.
Alright, don't.
Damn it. I lead a cursed life. Let's just go to bed.
Hold it, Senpai. Do you hear something?
What was that?
I heard it too.
Don't tell me. Is there one here?
One here? One what? Dude, what are you talking about?
This room. It's the one that announcer was staying in before she died. My mom was talking about it.
Oh God, you said it! I was trying to block it out and you had to go and say it! So that's why there's talismans here. Yukiko, that witch tempted us here knowing full well... Damn it! First the hot spring, now this. We've been completely suckered!
Oh, crap. There's no way I'm sleeping through this.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to Yuki-chan's room. I can't sleep soundly unless I'm watching everyone's sleeping faces as I drift off.
My God, is this over yet?
Sleeping faces? Are you gonna sneak into their room? You can't be... Hey, what should we do?
We really shouldn't.
Then we'll have to spend the night here.
No way! I can't! I won't!
Alrighty, it'll be a surprise awakening for them.
It turns out you're going to be sneaking into the girls' room. Whatever, man.
Good morning, everyone. It's a surprise awakening. No, a surprise break-in. This is Teddy reporting in.
When did you put that on?
I feel awkward without it, so I always bring it.
Stop talking like that!
Oh, check it out. A hairbrush. And it's got long strands of hair on it.
You're really into this, aren't you?
Damn straight. It's time I got revenge for the campout.
Hey, good point. Alright, I'll get my revenge too.
A toothbrush.
Holy crap, my heart's pounding. But what about Nanako-chan?
Don't worry, Nanako-chan is a magnanimous girl.
Well, that's true. But try not to wake her up. She's not part of our revenge scheme.
Ooh, I finally reached the futons. They're fast asleep. Excuse me. Yuki-chan, I'm scared of the ghosts.
All right. I can do this too. Time to prove I'm a man.
Oh, Christ.
Chie-senpai, be gentle!
What does that even mean?
Huh? 1, 2... Where's the rest of the futons?
The game would be so objectively better if we deleted this whole entire... Like, everything I've recorded, if we just deleted that from the game, it'd be better. We'd also have to delete last segment's content too.
What's going on?
Ugh. Sheesh. Oh, my. So that's all you guys are. You should have said so.
Isn't it funny when fat women express any sexuality or desire?
Such naughty boys. Oh.
Isn't it funny when the teacher is a pedophile?
Be gone! Holy crap! Don't touch me!
We were crying our poor eyes out until now, you know. We thought there were no men who appreciated our beauty. All right, boys. I'm all yours. And not a word about this to anyone.
I knew this was coming, but... just...
Come here, tiger.
You've seen things no students should see. I mean, in a way, yeah. You shouldn't have your own teacher sexually proposition you. You decide to give up and go back to your room to sleep. Can I save and quit yet?
This feels great. I love, love, love being able to take a bath anytime I want.
How's Nanako-chan? Fast asleep.
Hey, did you know Miss Kashiwagi and Hanako-san were staying in the room next to ours? Those two seem to get along really well. I'm surprised.
The joke revealed. Joke, in quotation
They kind of
marks.
stay here now and again. Usually they come to cry when something breaks their hearts.
Huh. I guess they were really devastated from losing to Naoto-kun.
Please don't bring that up again.
Well, they do make a good team.
Is this over yet? Oh my god. The night at the Amagi Inn passes by. Can I save? Can I please fucking save? Fucking finally. You came back from the Amagi Inn. You have the day off today because the Culture Festival is on Sunday. Without any clues, all you can do now is wait for the incident to progress. What should you do today? Oh my god. I'm just ready to never play this game again. So next time, we're out of the worst of it. Unironically, that's probably like the absolute bottom in terms of... Actually, let me save over this one just so I don't have to ever do it again. That is the absolute bottom of like the game, but that's really... You know, I guess in a sad way, there's nowhere to go but up from here, but... Fuck, man. Anyways, I'll see you next time for more hijinks. Hooray.